What up, world? It's your woman Butterfly. Yo, I am freaking exhausted, but I need clean clothes. So here I am at the freaking laundromat at 12 o'clock at night. And it's so annoying. It's annoying because it's like I want to go home, but I can't get. I have to stay out for an extra hour after being at work from 2 to freaking 11. And plus, I want to watch what I have on, but I can't because I got to be dressed. But it's cool because I'm doing this. I'm working. I'm laboring. And that feels good, and that keeps me going. Just like these videos. Like I'm really tired right now. Like I don't even want to get on here. But God was like, get on there. Finish telling what happened. Like he's giving me the strength to keep going. So, and I know that some of these stories, they sound weird. You know what I'm saying? That's the only word that can describe them. It's weird and out of this earth. But you know what? This world is getting weird. That's what's getting weird. Okay? That when you go to the movie theaters, the movies are going to get weird. All right? The news is going to get weird. That's what's going to be weird. Okay? So if you think that these stories are weird, I'm sorry you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I'm telling you what happened to me. So just follow me, okay? Because back in the day, I would have been like, God, I don't want to, because people are just gonna think that I'm crazy and all that. But now I'm like, it doesn't matter, because God is like, these are the answers that people are going to be looking for when the chaos is already going amok. So people are already looking for answers, and there's some answers in my stories because there's people that just don't think that this is going on, and there's people that don't know what life is about. But this is what's happening, and you need to be careful. You need to beware. Guard your heart and guard your soul, and don't worry about making it in this world, quote unquote making it, because it's all an illusion, and the devil and his demons are trying to stop you from getting. Right now it's about what God is doing, and God will help you along the way. But when you get to heaven, then God will give you your treasures. Your treasures are there. They are not here. Okay? So, only thing that's here is crap. All right? This material crap. It's like moths eat it, thieves steal it. Don't get too attached. That's all I'm saying. Don't think that life on earth is all about material things and money. Don't worship that stuff. Okay? Don't think that that's the only goal. It's way more than that. This is a battle between good and evil. Okay? So I'm at the part where another dancer was coming from Colombia to Atlanta. All right, but she did not come as soon as I called her. Okay? The Club Wax is closed on Sunday. Okay? I called her to come up there on a Thursday. Okay, so she was like, yeah, girl, I'll be there tomorrow. She was supposed to come on a Friday. And when Friday came, she was like, girl, I'm tired. I don't want to drive. I'll be there tomorrow. So she was supposed to come on a Saturday. All right. Meanwhile, I'm barely making the money to pay for my room. Okay. So on Saturday, I barely made the money because you might say, were you making any money? Yes, I wasn't making as much as the girls that were, prostituting were. All right, I was scraping up what I could in this club. Okay, so it was enough to pay my tip out to be there for the day. It was enough to pay my tip out to be there for the night. It was enough for my ride home, and it was enough to barely feed myself, and it was enough to pay for my room, which is $75 a night. So even if I would have made almost $200 it was all gone by the next day, because that's what the devil does to you in that environment. He gives you money and then he takes it back somehow. Okay, whether he's taking your soul, whether he's taking your happiness, whether he's taking the money itself right back from you, and you know it. You know it. If you're a dancer, you know he takes from you. Okay, you might have made $900 one night. Okay, but then you went and spent. You need more outfits. You need more shoes. You need more hair. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna make that $900 every night. Okay, you need to come back and pay your tip out again. You got bills. Like that money is, it's like a dangling carrot in front of your face. Okay, and the devil will use it to bring you back when he sees that he's losing you as his tool, because you are being his tool. Okay, so when Sunday rolled around and I could not go to work, I paid for my room for Sunday. Okay, but I didn't have my tip out to come back on Monday. Okay, so I could not make the money to pay for the room on Monday. She said she was coming on Thursday, but she did not get there until Monday. Yeah, that's how it happened. When she came there, she let me borrow the tip out for to get in the club. Okay. And she let me tell you, demons have different personalities. They have different personalities, okay? The other one was the crazy girl that was in the club, okay? This one, well, and sometimes it's kind of weird, because it's like, sometimes the demon is not, like, you might think that all demons are smart, but some of them are really dumb sometimes. Some of them don't know, like, the difference between feet and inches, and you know, it's just really weird. But they all have like a different personality, right? So this one right here was really spoiled. You know what I'm saying? She was like a spoiled princess type deal. All right. She came up there and she was like, I want to stay in a fancy hotel. Right? So I'm thinking that, okay, we're going to be splitting everything. But this demon is like, yeah, we're going to split everything, but the stuff I want is expensive. Okay, you want to stay in a hotel that's $70, so we're going to split it $35 a night. But I want to stay in a hotel downtown, which is $200 something a night. So we're going to be splitting $135 a night. Okay, so it was like I had to come up with that to keep up with her, you know. And then she was like, I want to go to the mall and I want to get this and this and this. She's, you know, she didn't have any bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, she kind of couch surf, you know, because she could do it because it's just her. So I think her car was paid for, and she had another job, and it's like, she was like, that's the reason why when we was at the mall, she was like, that's the reason why, like, she was just buying stuff, and she was looked at me and she was like, that's the reason why I dance, because I like to spoil myself. I like nice things, right? And, you know, at first I was like, oh, that's so cute, you know what I'm saying? But I could not, like, get over the stuff that happened to me in the club. So it was like, you know, back in the day, I would have been like, girl, I'm trying to get like you need to tell me your secrets and blah, blah, blah. But I just looked at it like, okay, you know, she's pulling money out of my hand and spending hers. It's like, I really feel like this is just another demon, especially since it's a dancer, but I need to roll with her because she's the ride right now. You know, she's, you know, like, maybe I can talk to her and tell her that this lifestyle is just, maybe I could just tell her about what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but we're rolling together now. So when we went to the club on Tuesday night, this dude was there, and that's when I started to see it was just nothing but demons again. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing that demons do is they let you know that you're by yourself. You know, and when she came in there, she clicked with the other girls, you know, and I was singled out. Okay, so there was one point when she started talking, and she was talking about Kim Kardashian, and she was like, yeah, oh, Kim Kardashian? Oh, yeah, I know her. Oh, that's a nasty bitch. She's a nasty bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she was like emphasizing and, you know, talking about, I just felt like she was, after what I went through, You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, let me, like, please don't tell me that this is another demon. Like, this demon just called me a nasty bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in here, I'm dressed like this, and you know, if this is the devil, and which I later found out that she's possessed too, then that's what he would be sitting here calling me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like trying to ignore it, and she's like, "You want to go on stage with me?" And I was like, cause I didn't get on stage at all. You know what I'm saying? But she was the type that would just jump up there. So we went out there, and she was like, "Hold on one second." And she walked around the club, and you know, she kind of talked to the customers. When she was talking to them, it was like she kind of knew them already. You know what I'm saying? It was just so weird. Like, it was just so freaking weird, y'all. It was like she was definitely the devil, because there was one point in time when I was like, well, I'll tell you about that, because that happened after she brought me back to Colombia. But I'm gonna tell you about this dude, okay? Because I had started talking to this dude because I saw all these ones, you know. I was like, okay, I just need to get some money. Like, I just didn't know what I was looking for. Just like that other demon said, I didn't know what I was looking for. But this dude had all these ones, so I went and I started talking to him. He was a dude. He was dressed in all black. He had a big belt buckle and a bunch of ones on the table. And he was like, he just started tossing them at me, tossing them like there was nothing, right? And then there was a little stage behind us, because there's two little stages in Club Wax. They were like, as soon as you walk in, there's one, and then there's another one a couple of feet away from it. So while we were talking, and while he was tossing his ones at me like they were nothing, she jumped on the stage behind me, okay? Then he was like, why don't you get up there with her? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't want to get all the way up there. You know, I was trying to, like, keep my composure. I had a couple of drinks. I was trying to just get the money from him. Like, I didn't want to think about nothing else. I didn't want to think about the demons. I didn't want another demon to say nothing to me. I didn't want to think about the fact that she's starting to say this demonic stuff. I just wanted to get some money so that I could go somewhere. You know what I mean? And it looked like he had about 800 ones on the table, at least. Like, I can eyeball ones. It was about 800. So I was just like, I know he's tossing them like they're nothing. He was like throwing them like they're nothing. And just like snarling his face up. You know what I'm saying? So when she got up there and started dancing, I danced on the side, you know, and I was like, you know, just trying to smile. And like, it was just so hard to smile. Like, I had to, you know, just keep drinking. And he turned his back to the stage. He grabbed his ones and he started throwing them on the stage and just flicking them real fast, flicking them real hard. He was throwing them at her. He threw some at me. Like, he just throwing them really hard. You know, like most dudes, when they throw the money or whatever. Well, I can't even say that because it's just demons. Demons, I don't know how they throw their money. I've seen them throw it on stage. I've had one thrown in my face. It hit me in my face. You know, but the way he was throwing them, it was like really aggressive. You know, he was just like, you know what I'm saying? And then he said, you know what? And I was like, what? He was like, I'm bigger than this club. I'm bigger than this club. I'm bigger than this club. That's what he kept saying. I'm bigger than this club. I'm everywhere. I'm bigger than this club. I'm bigger than this club. And I was just like, this is Satan. This is the devil, right? And he was like, yeah, I'm everywhere, right? So it's like, it was just such a weird vision to put together, because he was saying that while she was dancing, and she had on red, and the lady in red, like, it's symbolic. It's like, if you study the things that I've studied, the lady in red is like symbolic for lust, for temptation, it's like the devil, lady in red. So distraction, that's also another thing that it symbolizes. So, you know, I didn't know what he meant by that, but he was like, go get your home, girl. Y'all leave with me. Leave with me tonight. Leave with me, right? And I was like, I don't know what he's talking about, but come on, girl, let's gather these ones. And he was like, you heard me. I said I'm bigger than this club, right? And he was like throwing ones on me as I was gathering them. And I was like, let me just get these ones. So when we went in the back and split the ones, it was about 235 ones. for each of us to split, okay? And I thought that we were leaving that night, but no, Princess wanted to stay in that room again. She was like, I want to stay in this room one more night. So that took $135 out of my hand, and it's like I was just ready to leave Atlanta by then. And I will never go there or any of those clubs ever again. There's another club called, there's a bunch of clubs there. Go and see how freaking ratchet they are. Okay, the one called Eye Candy, that's the one where they say they have a shooting almost every night there. That's where the meanest girls work there. The girls that will steal your stuff as soon as you get there. Like, if you go on their social media, you will see that they are desperate for girls to come work there because girls are afraid to work there. Like, that's really a hellhole. Okay, and she was talking about taking me there, and I was like, girl, we should get out of Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I feel like the devil, I feel like he's under some type of control, or he's under some type of, like, cause it's like when you start to look for, sometimes it's just weird. When you start to say no, you know what I'm saying, to the evil, it seems like he has to take you home. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it was with her. I was like, I don't want to go in there. I do not want to go in there. And she's like, why not, girl? I heard there's some money in there. And I was like, no. And she was like, all right, we'll go back to Colombia. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like weird. So when we got back to Colombia, we went to a club that I was familiar with. Okay? This is the club that I went to when I needed a lump sum of money in the first place. Before I needed this lump sum of money, I was working at a call center. I was making okay money. You know, about maybe like almost $600 every 2 weeks. You know, and I was in Augusta, Georgia, but I needed about $2,500, I thought, to get my license reinstated. You know, I thought that I had a ticket. So, and I know that sounds weird, but I got pulled over, and the cop, he charged me for something that wasn't true. He said that I had a suspended license when the truth was I just gave him the wrong license. My license was not suspended. So I didn't go to court for that because I thought that I was just going to go to jail. And then, you know, I called the clerk and she told me that there was a $2,500 ticket. And you know, since then I've been in an accident. I've been pulled over and I haven't heard anything about this ticket. So I thought that I needed to get that bench warrant out of my way so that I could proceed with getting my real estate license moved from Florida to Georgia. Okay? So don't think that your woman is not trying to do anything, because I am. But the devil distracted me because he was like, you working at this call center, you know, you just got $1,000 for your child for income tax, and I can give you that $2,500 if you come to this club in Colombia. Okay, and he did it through social media. Okay, the reason why I was familiar with that club was because Mr. Bad Romance worked there, and he was posting on social media, come here, I'm here, come to this club, I'm here. Who is Mr. Bad Romance? I will tell y'all. Okay, because when we got back to Colombia, I was telling all the people about this crazy girl and this crazy trip in Atlanta, and they were like, girl, yeah, you was gone for like a week. You know, all the bartenders, they was like, yeah, you trying to get your life together. You know, some of them were demons. Okay, and she was a demon too, because you know, women use drugs and alcohol to dance. You have to use drugs and alcohol to be sexy, to feel sexy. So you know, when I was in the club, I would use ecstasy because I made more money when I was on ecstasy. Okay, I made more money when I was drunk, and that's another way that I was killing myself. All right, so I was like, when we got to that club, and that was also the girl that took me to. Remember, I told you that she took me to a regular club in Atlanta, and her demon friends started staring at me, and they all just looked so vivid. That was with that girl. We had went to a regular club in Atlanta. But anyway, we're back in Colombia now, and I'm like, I'm finna go to the car and I said I was like, I'm finna go to your car and get something. And she was like, no, you're not. You finna pop a pill. It was like she was reading my brain. She was reading my mind. Because she was a demon also. Because demons, if you're in their realm, they can read your mind. Okay? No lie. Alright? So, I'm going to stop it here. Because I need to tell y'all about Mr. Bad Romance. That's the only thing I could call him. And I'm going to teach y'all why you should never, ever, 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 ever in your whole life ever become obsessed with somebody. Okay? Ever. Alright? So that's all I have to say for right now on this episode of the Butterfly Show. I will see y'all in the next episode.